All right, so we're back. It is nice and sunny today, and it's supposed to be sunny all day long, but these clouds looking a little suspicious today, so we'll see how the weather holds up. All right, so the goal for today is to go through and finish everything we couldn't finish yesterday due to the rain. So valve cover gasket up top, a new seal for this flange right in the front, and replacing this entire flange on the side of the head. And then after that, we got a box full of goodies right over here. So we're gonna toss these pieces in quick, and then after that, we have a lot of cleaning to do. You can see the cylinder head disgusting, all back in there is just filthy. This engine needs a lot of cleaning love. So I took just a little bit of brake cleaner, but you can see exactly where I hit. That nice clean section right there. Yeah, that's the brake cleaner working its magic. I have one can left. I'm gonna need a lot more, but hopefully we can get everything cleaned up like that. This thing's gonna look good. All right, well sadly, this can did not last long, but you can already see how nice it's working. So I'm gonna go to the store, get probably 4 or 5 of these bad boys, and we're just gonna blast the entire cylinder head, and hopefully everything comes out like that. You can see where I hit it just lightly and everything just comes right off, no problem, which is nice. Hopefully I won't have to do a whole bunch of scrubbing, but it looks like it's coming off super nice and easy, so that's good. So as you can see, the front flange here is loose, and we pulled the old seal out. Now this one is the nice metal one, so I don't want to replace that entire thing. Plus I could even find this metal one for sale with all these like threaded ports. So what I did, I bought just the normal plastic one that goes in the front of the cylinder head, hoping that the gasket would be the same size, which looks like it is. So now I'm going to put the new seal into the metal one, and that one's done. So there's a very good chance the camera might fall, but the angle's kind of cool, so I kind of wanted to show in here. I went through and I wiped out this surface and the back side, that's all clean. There's no signs it was leaking before, so I'm just putting a new gasket, so I'm already doing all this stuff, but it wasn't leaking before, so that's good. So we'll toss in our new gasket like so. Line it back up. Oh, don't fall out of there. Stop, 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 stop. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of like gasket maker, just a tiny bit in the backside to hold the seal in place. That way it doesn't like get pinched or fall out, which I don't know if I'm gonna need to do right here. I think we'll be okay. All right, so that's in. We'll tighten it up and we'll be done. Oh, there goes the camera. Oh, yep, it's gone. It's all gone. So no lie, this might be like the slimiest car I've ever worked on or seen like in my life. So I just got this flange here off. I'll pull it out. You can see, look at this level of gunk on this thing. Now this one looks like it was leaking at the bottom side down over there. So that's why I got the entire new one right there. But I want to show you this. Watch this. I'm going to stick my hand down here. Ugh. What? Dude, it's like, that's not even to the bottom. There's like a solid 3 inches of just that. Ugh. Oh, we're gonna need a lot of cleaning stuff. Good Lord. I can say with almost 100% certainty, in the last, I'll say 15 years, I am probably the first person to clean anything in this engine bay. Like, there's no way. Like, look at this. Hold on, let me show you in here. Let me show you way down in there. Look at the level of this sludge and grime. It's so bad. Look down the bottom. Like, I'm confident when I say in the past, I even say 20 years, nobody's cleaned in here but me. All right, so new seal there, and then new flange and new seal on that side. So both of those are good to go. I don't know if I'm gonna do the coolant reservoir because again, this one has this like threaded port at the top, and I have nothing for that. It looks like it's like for like a bleed off, but I have nothing for that. So for now, that can stay out. Next up will be a valve cover gasket. All right, so all of the 10mm nuts holding on the valve cover are off. This is disconnected and everything's out of the way, but this thing is not budging. So it seems like whoever worked on this side may have also done a valve cover gasket at some point, and they probably used all of the gasket maker possible, because this thing, like, it don't budge. So we're gonna need a hammer, probably my pry bar, and try to get this thing up out of here because it's not budging. Come on. Alright, I think we got it. Come on. I got this side, this back corner I think is still pretty stuck. I got this thing on there so good. You want to get off, you do. Get off of there. Come on. Yes. Yes, now we must get it out of there. I'm still stuck on something and I don't know what it is. You're not holding. Hello? Hello, please? Thank you. Oh, it's a little shield thing in there. Come on, give it, give it, give it, give it. Goodness. Unnecessary. Look at my hands. So remember how I said they must have used all the gasket maker? Well, they did. They used all of it. The whole entire tube. They just gasket maker the entire thing. Now, when I've read, these engines either came with the old school style cork gasket or you could upgrade to a rubber one like I've done here. They decided just to use straight sealant the entire way, which I guess could work, but in this case clearly did not, because one, this thing was leaking all over the place as you can see. So now I got a lot of cleaning to do. All of that has to come out of there. And then I believe this one came with new studs. You can see right there, which I may or may not have to swap out. Take these ones out, put those ones in, and then run the new gasket. But I prefer to have the rubber one over the cork one. And I mean, I don't want to see any more leaks than we've had before. So, all right, so valve for a gasket, nice and clean. And we are about 10 pounds of gasket maker lighters. So that's good to go. Now we have to do over here with this upgraded gasket going to the rubber one versus the cork one. This one has these little metal inserts you can see right there. These ones you can tell, the stud has a little flat spot at the bottom. That piece right there, which these ones will not go over. So we need to go through and take all of these studs out, replace them with these studs that don't have the little lip. That way this gasket will fit over these studs and I think it seals up properly. So to give you a better look, the stud on the left side here with the little lip, that's the old one coming out, and this one here with no lip is the new one going back in. So easy enough, first new one in, 7 more old ones to go. All right, stud conversion has been completed. You can see all the nice new ones right up in there. Super easy to do. And now we can run the nice rubber gasket and no more cork nonsense or just an entire tube of gasket maker. Don't you dare get out of here. Look at clear, clear, one cloud. Get out of here right now. All right, so minus the cleaning part, everything's back together and good to go. New gasket in there, new flange on that side with a new seal, and then a new valve cover gasket up top. Everything's been cleaned. I did go through and clean this top section. I cleaned this cover, the valve cover itself, and then a few things through here using the good old degreaser, but I need more brake cleaner to actually spray down the cylinder head and get all that gunk off there. It's just everything in here you can see, like, it's all covered in this like slime layer and it drives me insane. But that'll be another day where we actually go through and like deep clean every bit of this. But at the current moment, we should have no more coolant leaks, and for the top section, no more oil leaks. All right, so the plan now, I'm gonna go through, fill up the entire system with just water. That way, if I missed anything and it's still leaking somewhere, it's pouring out just water and not expensive coolant. And then once I can verify there's no leaks anywhere in the system, we can drain out the water, put coolant in there, and then we're good to go. Drink up, little car. It would be better to use distilled water, but again, this shouldn't be in the system very long, so it really doesn't matter that much. All right, so we are nice and full of water, and at least right off the bat, there's no leaks yet. So that's a good sign so far. All right, moment of truth. I'm gonna let the car run until the fans come on and the thermostat opens up. Sometimes after she sits for a minute, she doesn't want to start back up. Give her a second, she's fine. Hold on, hold on. She likes to do this. I also might actually be out of gas this time. Or the needle doesn't work at all, I'm not quite sure, we'll see. Almost. She's a rascal sometimes, you know. Up. There she is. She's fine. Now that OXS sled up there, someone said there's a little like a box up in the rain tray. You just press a button and resets that. And once you rev the car, the battery light goes away. Not sure what that's about, but the car still runs, so it is what it is. So now, let the car run, check for leaks, watch our temp gauge, and see what happens. No leaks so far, so off to a good start. Our fans aren't on yet. They've been running for about a minute or so yet, so. This car sounds kind of cool, you know? Definitely needs a muffler, but it sounds kind of cool. Hasn't moved at all yet. We'll keep an eye on it. So it's been about 3 or 4 minutes now. Temp gauge is starting to move a little bit. And we still have no leaks. The fan isn't on yet. I touched the lower rat hose, it's still cold, so the thermostat hasn't opened up just yet. But at least there's no leaks. I checked that one, I checked this one, all the hoses down here, everything's dry, which is awesome. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but you can see all that oil on the backside back there just like burning off. I don't know if you can see or not, let's see. You can kind of see, oh there it is. Yeah, there's a lot of, at least I know the top side's good by the valve cover, but there's still so much oil back in there to clean. This is a lovely smell, you know, burning oil. All right, so temp's in the middle and it's holding fine. The fan still isn't on, which is okay. We do have an issue though. If we look down there, it's coming from what looks like the bottom side of the radiator. So the one piece I didn't actually touch is leaking. So coolant flames are good, water pump seems to be good, but our radiator, the one spot I didn't touch is leaking. Honestly though, on these cars, it's super easy to swap, not really that big a deal, but still another part we must swap out. Oh yeah, see a smoky girl. So much is gunk melting off the backside. But I will say I'm glad that the work that I did, good to go, no leaks. The radiator I didn't touch is leaking, as you can see right there. Not a super fast leak, but obviously something we must fix, which I'm gonna order one soon, not the biggest deal. So aside from needing a new radiator, I would say running wise, seems to be good to go. Now what I like to do is swap in my new taillight, my new headlight, and my new rear badge. Oh yeah. Oh, you saw that. Ooh, Dodge Daytona just cruising, that was gorgeous. So as you've seen, we've got a big old crack in our passenger taillight going from there all the way across. So this one coming out, and a nice new one from Ethan going in. So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say, I think the little metal arm that connects to the back of the trunk release here fell off, because normally when you press it, it pops open. But today, she said, no shot, which normally, not a big deal, but in a Mark II, the way the back seats are set up, it's kind of really obnoxious. I don't even think I can do it from this side, because you have to go to like the back side and like pinch these tabs. It's a whole process, but currently I don't think I can get from this side that way. And I don't know how this happened because it was just working, but I guess that metal piece that clips in might have fallen out because oh, that's fine. Well, it's your lucky day, or maybe it's not a lucky day. I could smash that out and reach through. That's a lot of, you know, the bulb tray is still in there. Why do you do this? There's no reason for this. Why? Okay, I have an idea, and this should hopefully work. All right, so this is where we're currently at. I pulled off that side piece and that trim piece, and I'm gonna try, there's two little tabs on the inside of the trunk that you usually push in and pop the whole thing out for the lock mechanism. But I'm gonna have to try and do it from this side, which I can kind of see them inside of here. I'm gonna try and just push them in as best I can and pull this whole thing out. That way I can try and reach in and grab the actual bar and release the trunk, because I don't know what happened, but she decided she doesn't work no more. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, never let the car win. So if for whatever reason your metal arm comes out of your rear latch on a Mark II, take off your side pieces, and then you can pull this forward. And what I used was this one here. to go in at this angle like this and pry down so I can pop that one out and then that one out. And it goes from the top side kind of like this from the top corner, and you gotta pry this way. So now with this out of the way, we gotta get in here and hope and pray I can reach the metal rod. Oh God, this might suck. Oh, where did it go? Okay, well, I'm kind of into the trunk. I gotta find in there somewhere and grab the rod and lift it up, but well, we're getting there. All right, so I can see the rod. I got it. Okay, I got it. Wait for it. See that? See that? Never let the car win. Never. Okay, and just like that, it's open. This is the rod right here that came out of that piece. And you best believe I'm gonna put several zip ties on that, because this will never happen again, my guy. So I can pretty safely say this was probably the slowest taillight install ever, but at the end of the day, we got her done. Nice new taillight, no more cracks, good to go. And we got our Volkswagen logo badge on this side, nice and complete. Looking much better back here. Also, I said I want to try and go through and zip tie the metal arm to the little clip. The plastic clip that holds the metal arm was broken, and there's really no good place to zip tie anything. So I decided to use the good old Gorilla Glue. That piece is never coming out of there, so now we should be able to drop this down, and then just like that. Like I said, that'll never happen again. It's super glued in there, never happening again. So with that, gonna end this video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.